Hello everyone, welcome to Chemistry ke Ustad. How are you? I hope you all are doing well and studying well. I also hope that you are having a good time. Let us come and focus on chemistry. One of the very common questions that is asked to me by most of my students is, Sir, what is a catalyst? And now I am going to explain to you what a catalyst is with a very simple example. And let me add one or two more examples to it. Consider it's late in the evening, it's dark, and you are going home. Suddenly, you hear a dog barking from behind. You turn around and see a giant dog approaching you at a great speed. Even if you are very sure that you haven't done anything to upset the dog, still, what's gonna happen? Your speed of walking would change. You will start walking faster or maybe start running, right? Let us suppose that the dog was approaching you from front. Your speed is going to decrease now. Rather, you might turn around and start running in the opposite direction, only to realize later on that the dog was not barking at you because you haven't done anything to upset the dog, right? That dog right there is a catalyst because it increased your speed of walking or decreased in the second case when he was coming from the front, right? So similar to this example, a compound that doesn't appear to take part in a chemical reaction but changes the rate, which is speed, of a chemical reaction is called as a catalyst. Once again, any compound that doesn't appear to take part in a chemical reaction but it's present within the chemical reaction, changes the rate, which is the speed of chemical reaction, then such a compound will be called as a catalyst. It can either increase the rate of a chemical reaction or decrease the rate of the chemical reaction. Then such a compound will be called as a catalyst, right? So a catalyst will either increase or decrease the rate of a chemical reaction, but it doesn't appear to take part in a chemical reaction, right? For example, let us consider the spoiling of milk. When we buy milk from the market and we don't boil it, within a few hours that milk will get spoiled, right? Either we have to boil the milk or we have to freeze it in order to prevent the milk from spoiling. But if we don't do both of them, the milk gets spoiled within a couple of hours. Now, if we buy fresh milk from the market and add 1 or 2 pinch of salt in the milk, the process of spoiling of the milk will become faster, and the milk that was supposed to be spoiled in a few hours now gets spoiled in a few minutes, right? That pinch of salt which was added to the milk has now acted as a catalyst because it has increased the rate of a chemical reaction or the process of spoiling of the milk, and due to the increase in speed of the process of spoiling in the milk, the pinch of salt which was added is now acting as a catalyst. Once again, let us consider the same salt. When our mothers or grandmothers prepare pickles out of mangoes, raw mangoes, the raw mango, if preserved for some time, will last only 7 to 8 days. Otherwise, it will start getting spoiled, right? But when the mangoes are cut and they are mixed with salt, the presence of salt starts to prevent the growth of microorganisms on the raw mangoes, and hence it slows down the process of decaying of raw mangoes, and hence the pickles last for years. Isn't that right? The same salt now here has decreased the speed of the decaying of raw mangoes, and hence the salt here is once again acting as a catalyst by decreasing the rate of the spoiling of or decomposition of raw mangoes in pickles, right? Similarly, any compound which when added to a chemical reaction increases or decreases the rate of chemical reaction, then such a compound will be called as a catalyst. I hope you understood what a catalyst is. Don't forget to like this video. If you are watching my video for the first time, subscribe to my channel. Also share this video with others so they can also benefit from this video and propagate this to others. See you again in another video. If you have any questions of chemistry, don't forget to put it in the comments and I will make sure that I make videos on those questions. See you again.